Hey gang, welcome back to Films from A to Z. Today we're going to do F. F is for Fire in the Sky. Directed by Robert Lieberman, starring, now this is a great cast here. D.B. Sweeney, Robert Patrick, Craig Schaefer, Peter Berg, and James Garner. With a cast like that, you would think that this film would be outstanding. Well, that's not the case. Now this is 1993. Hey, the year I graduated. 109 minutes, of course, PG-13. Based on a true story. Alien abduction, November 5th, 1975. White Mountains, Arizona. Now, this is based on a individual's experience with an alien abduction. Whether it's true or not, that's up in the air. This is his story, whatever. Do I believe? Absolutely. I would love for this stuff to be true. I really would. But this film does not portray that as it should. You know what? Actually, the story itself, well, the subject matter itself is really interesting. The execution is terrible. I don't know if it's because it's in the 90s and all of these guys, minus James Garner, were quite young and starting off, and I mean, a couple of them had done this and there, like Nightbreed and stuff like that. But really, to me, they hadn't broke out yet. The standout performance, of course, is Robert Patrick. He is pretty much good at everything he does. But the story itself is... it just comes off so bland. I don't understand why this is held to such a high regard as far as alien abduction films. I've heard many people say that this is top-notch as far as abduction films. And I guess maybe that's true because I haven't really, or off the top of my hand, think of a lot of films like this. But you know what? I'd put Cocoon before this. Like I said, it's based on a true story, and I would say very loosely based on a true story. I think it's even based on a book that the guy wrote. What's his name? Travis Walton. A book that he wrote. I don't know. The aliens were very generic. They just kind of looked like potatoes. Nothing really cool. The only scene that kind of is like, wow, man, that's really cool in the whole film is the scene that I used for the thumbnail on this, and that's when he's stuck in this, I don't know what you would even call it, a milk sack, maybe? It's like a covering that they've put over him, like a cocoon. That's it. I mean, this is, afterwards, after he shows back up, it's pretty much the whole thing has gone to crap. The whole town, nobody believes him. Everything's, people lose jobs, people, are doing odd jobs. He hasn't talked to his best friend in a few years, and it's just a really boring, drawn-out film that I can't suggest to anybody. So, if you've seen it, I'd love to hear people's thoughts on this. Good or bad, to me this is, put it on the shelf or sell it. This is not something that I'll ever watch again. I've seen it before and just didn't really remember it. So, that's F. Next week we have the letter G. Make sure you check out Mike and Ian's videos for F. And you guys have a great time. Thanks for watching. Game over.